Welcome back to the Boreal Forest of northern Maine. Today is January 2nd, 2018, and we've had a very good winter so far for logging. We had an early enough freeze up in December. For the last 2 weeks, the weather has been ideal. We have had every night temperatures below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. 0 degrees Fahrenheit is about minus 18 degrees Celsius. And that allows us to operate very well here. The skid trails are well packed. We have excellent traction. And at temperatures below 0 degrees Fahrenheit, and again, 0 degrees Fahrenheit is about minus 18 Celsius, the limbs on the balsam fir changed from being their normal, very rubbery consistency to frozen and brittle. This allows us to delimb them without use of the chainsaw. They snap right off.
The process is rather simple. I skid the harvested timber, either tree length or as measured tree sections with branches still attached, to my log landing, or in this case, to what I call a delimbing deck within the harvest area. After unhooking my twitch of logs from the tractor, I drive it around to the log's top ends, drop the loader bucket, and slowly drive up the logs, snapping off the frozen, brittle branches as I go. I then drop the bucket to its float position and reverse direction, breaking off whatever short branch stubs might remain. Next, I drive closely alongside the outer logs, allowing the tire chains on my tractor's rear wheel to snap off any remaining side branches. After that, I measure and buck the logs to their final lengths before piling them. My harvest area is a long distance, more than 600 meters, from the closest log landing accessible to a truck. So I create what I call delimbing decks within the harvest area. These are nothing more than widened sections of skid trails. This aerial image of my harvest site shows principal collecting trails in yellow, basic skid trails in gray, and the two short white bars represent delimbing decks. No area is more than 200 meters from a delimbing deck, and most of the balsam fir being harvested lie within 100 meters of a deck. Here again we see one of my delimbing decks with a small pile of logs. Once the piles fill all available space, I use the forwarding trailer to move the piles of delimbed logs to a log landing for final trucking to the mill. The sub-zero temperatures added ease to this winter's harvest, but the cold also made my lovely wife more impatient than ever for warm climates with tropical beaches. Since keeping her happy is my main purpose in life, once George hauls the final load of fir to the mill, it will be time to put my tractor to bed for the remainder of the winter and put a smile on that wonderful woman's face here on this Caribbean beach. And there she is, a drink in hand and a big smile on her face, once again not knowing that she will be part of a logging video. I bid you farewell, neither from the forests of northern Maine, nor from the beaches of the Dominican Republic, but from a mountainside spruce forest, only a few minutes south of Innsbruck, Austria. I hope you learned something useful from this video, and I always not only welcome, but encourage your comments, criticisms, and suggestions.